All right, so over there. Hello, everybody. Stina here from Be Earthy. I am making today more garlic honey. I made this, last year. I eat it every day. I crave it. It makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Garlic honey. Super yummy. So, totally cheated. And I'm going to make garlic chamomile for my tea. Take a spoonful before I go to bed. Help me calm down, relax. And then I cheated. This is where I cheated. Already peeled garlic. I got the already peeled garlic because it takes so long to peel and cut it. I'm going to put it in this. I got a whole bunch of little things of honey. So we can start with this. It's so easy. You just put the honey directly on it and you let it sit for a couple weeks. This one has been going for months and it's just amazing. I don't strain it. This one I'm going to strain. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to strain it. So you want to leave a little bit of headspace. That's probably more than enough. Just a teaspoon of honey in your tea. It's amazing. So you want to give this a stir, and each day probably stir it up a little bit. Make sure it all gets incorporated in there. You want everything to be in the honey. Incorporated. Yummy. I think I might just save this little bit here and make some tea right now and put it in it. There we go. So every day, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to give it a little stir. Mix it around a bit. So cool. And it'll start bubbling. That's fine. When you think you have everything you need right here and it's nowhere near right here. So, chamomile honey. And again, not right here. What I need. So I'm just going to put a little sticky on it. It's going to say 2/6. So I know the date I did this. I hope today's the 6th. And there we go. Just going to set it back here. Right here. That's my fire cider. Can you see it? Fire cider's been going for 3 weeks. I'm going to do it for another 3. I put habanero pepper in there. Now, last time I did this, I put a lot of whole ones in there. I don't want a whole bunch of whole ones. I'm going to get a smaller knife. This is obnoxious. But I'm just going to cut these up really, not that good. I want to be able to pick them up and eat them. So, let's get a smaller knife. So I'm just going to cut them all up. I think slices should be fine. Really going to smell like garlic today. So, you want to make sure that if you see any little spots, you cut them out. This isn't as fresh as I would normally like, but it would take me forever to cut up this much garlic. I mean, last time it took forever. So, but when you're eating this garlic, it's like candy. It's candy garlic. And since it's not cooked, it's got all the good properties that you want. this day and age, with all the sickness going around, there's nothing wrong with eating a little garlic. Garlic is super good. I started out with the whole roasting it all the time, and I got a little roaster from my Dee and Carla, my little friends, and I roasted it all the time. And we had roasted garlic with everything by itself, just garlic. Awesome. And then I saw this honey thing that I got going on. And with the honey, you can put anything in it. You can put some mint in it. You can put rosemary, sage, thyme. You can put all kinds of yummy stuff in it. I've seen a lot of the recipes where you strain it. But with the garlic, I don't strain it. I'm going to strain the chamomile, but I'm not going to strain the garlic. So basically, we're just going to cut all this up. Okay. And then just I'm going to add layers of honey. I probably should have done a lot more than that, but that's a layer. I always forget to look at the camera. I always want to look over here instead of the camera. I'm sure a lot of people like to do that. And then you watch your video and you're like, why wasn't I looking at the people I'm talking to? But sometimes I am talking to somebody off to the side. Jeff should be in here helping me cut these up. Those are just little ones that can just go in there. There are a bunch of just little itty bitty baby ones in here. Oh, I like those. Those are going to be so good. Super good. Super good. These have this little brown spot on them. I don't know if this is going to be any better because it's not fresh garlic. I mean, I just opened the bag, but this one has a little brown spot on the side of it. I'm going to cut that little guy off. After I ferment them all in this honey in here, I'm going to put it in smaller containers. Probably fill that one back up again. This one. Fill that back up again. Oh gosh, okay, put that back over there. Let's see. There. Right there. Fill this one back up again. But I have a bunch of little containers that I'm going to fill up for presents. That's why I'm making so much, because you can never have too much. And I like to share. Sorry. See how that's getting dark? I will cut that off, or maybe not even use this one. I have a couple in here that are looking like that. This one's almost clear. There are some bad ones, and you don't want to use those. So you want to make sure that they're all really coated. Look at them all. They look amazing. So get them all nice and coated. And I'm still going. I'm not even halfway done with the bag. So decided that this is the easier way to chop it up. Just one at a time. I know there's going to be a bunch of little ones and a bunch of big ones, but it's definitely taking less time to be able to do it like this. But I sorted it. I pulled out all the little ones, dropped them in the honey, made sure there were no bad spots. right? How's that? That looks pretty good. So now we're just gonna try not to make a mess, because I've been making a mess. As it's sitting here, the honey is gonna, or the garlic is gonna float to the top, and then as it goes, look at how good that is. So the garlic will raise up, and as it gets more fermented, it'll sink, and you'll have more honey on top. I like to scoop the honey out. I've used it in barbecue sauce. I put it in my beef jerky. It's so good. I just eat it plain, mostly. So, I forgot that we had this thing. Look at how well that does. I mean, just like, this could have gone a lot faster. There's still some one. It could have gone a lot faster. I think this is going to be it for this one. I mean, look at how much is in there. I'm not really sure what the ratio between honey and garlic is, but I can't imagine too much of either one not being good. All right, let's do some more. Brown spots. Give it a chop. Let's give it a chop. Can't imagine that we actually need the heater on, but it's on. I think it's sticky because garlic's sticky. Garlic is all over the place. Check that out. See how fast that went? Gotta get one of those. Kind of want to leave some headspace, so it might get bubbly, and you definitely want to crack it, let it breathe, give it some air, because it's fermenting, and fermenting, it bubbles, and fermented garlic. Wow, that's a lot of garlic. Okay, I think I should add some more honey. So much garlic. It's amazing. Look at it, honey. And I'm not even halfway done with the bag. I'm totally going to be able to do way more. Yeah. You want to say hi? Yeah. That's enough. That's one. This was amazing. There it is. garlic honey. Garlic honey. Honey. I made garlic honey. A lot of it. And I'm going to make more. But I'm going to sign off. I'm going to let this sit probably 3 weeks or more. 6 weeks. I like 6 weeks. But the longer it goes, the better it gets. And the garlic's going to get kind of a clear, translucent color. Will you hand me those chopsticks? As you can see here. Oh. So that's kind of what it looks like. And it looks like candy. It is candied. I think that you can always even take this out. You could dry it. You can use it however you want. But garlic honey, super good. Super good. Right, honey? Garlic honey is good. So I had grown some habanero peppers. So can you see those little stringy things in there? Jeff cut them up fine. I'm telling you, I had touched the pepper before I went shopping and my whole face was on fire. So we're going to try fermenting some habanero peppers with garlic and honey. It'll be so hot. It's going to be amazing. Showing you how much I made. Garlic honey, garlic honey, garlic honey, garlic honey. There's enough for all. This is the garlic and habanero honey, and this is the chamomile honey. So, oh, and my fire cider. So yeah, there's honey for all. All right, everybody, be earthy.